Hello, I'm 4613, and I'd like to teach you Alisa from Tekken 7 Season 4. As a general overview, Alisa's biggest strength is her movement, which is comparable to Lily or Kunimitsu. Uh, use, use her safe pokes along with movement. That safe poke category includes much of her chainsaw stance, called destructive form. This is because if you simply hold back to block while indestructive, Alisa will block any normal highs and mids. I'll get to stances soon, but I think Alisa is so strong in Tekken 7. This is because she's super dangerous at close and mid range, but is also very good at long range. She has what we Street Fighter players like to call skip the neutral moves, with her boot moves. Okay, her two main pokes to keep in mind are down forward 4. So 12 frames, -7 on block, and has excellent range. Look at that range. +4 on hit, so it's very good. And she has down forward 1-4. A counter hit combo, 13 frames, -6 or -9 on block, +5 or +5 on hit. And I'll just show you that. So counter hit, you get the combo, but on the second hit, it knocks down on a counter hit. And that'll happen often, actually. People like to low jab, and by the way, her low jab is down 1. That's her only low jab. Okay, good to note. Unfortunately, the range on down forward 1-4, the down forward 1 is a bit less than down forward 4. So just note that. A big buff for Alisa is the recent addition of her long range down 3. This move is such an annoying thing to deal with as her opponent. 23 frames, jumping state in 9. So you can obviously get a combo on counter hit, right? Full combo on counter hit. Yeah, it's very, very good. Generally doing down 3-1 or down 3 into one of the mid options is kind of a mix-up on hit, but only on hit. On block, the opponent can still punish down 3-1 with at least a 19 frame. Okay, so even if you do this out of the stance after on block, they can actually get a 19 frame withstanding punish. Maybe slower. I haven't tested 20 frames. The opponent can still get at least 19 frames withstanding punish. Also, even if you don't do a move out of the follow-up stance. Okay, I think we talked about that enough. Mix up down 3 with another of her best moves at long range, back 3. Oh my gosh, dude, this move has always been very good with Alisa, actually. 20 frames and -8 on block. -8. And it knocks down on hit. And if they're jumping, you can get a combo. Yeah, just like that. So it is a screw attack. Knockdown, very long range. Maybe not from there, but basically like your go-to move when they're trying to get in. It's mainly like a keep out. Okay, and running 3-4. So running 3-4 in combination with back 3, so good. Another great long range mid And because it's very active, it's 2 hits, right? And it has great tracking. 21 frames, -4 or -7 on block for the second hit. 15-20 damage. It's a screw attack move as well. Yeah, so you can combo with forward 2, forward 1, forward 2, 3, 3. That's the combo versus airborne. And okay, so Alisa's low attacks aren't the greatest, but she has 2 great highs that are quite abusable and will entice opponents to crouch. So the first one is back forward 2, 16 frames -8. It's a armor move. Okay, so this is actually very good in combos, like say if they wall splat and you want a wall break, you can use this to wall break with a single hit. And yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, it'll also punish Paul's Death Fist, and the other high move is down back 1/1, 31 damage. This move, she's always had this move, but I personally think that this move is very good because see how I'm pretty close, but oh, I just went backwards, right? So the down back one itself is a back sway. So it's very good. 11 frames +4 on block, 31 damage knockdown and wall splat. So very good. Okay, so talking about long range, boot 3. So forward 3 +4 into the 3 slide. Okay, so I'll just set her to guard all. So -14. -14, that's very good on block. You know, like, well, a lot of characters can withstanding punish launch that now, actually, but it's a big buff. It used to be a lot worse. I think it was -15 or 16 before. And on counter hit, you get a combo. Yeah, so this move and mixed up with, you can cancel it into full crouch. You don't even have to do anything, or you can do the mid. Okay, so this is actually safe on block. -8, it's a mid. Okay, so if you're doing these moves, or running 2 also even, you can mix it up with boot 2, which is a mid. Kind of looks like it. It's a bit slower, but yeah, it's a solid mid. Also force the other mids that I showed. And okay, I'll cover more boot moves later, but boot 3, boot 2, and boot down back, those are your main ones out of boot, I think, because of their safety. Okay, full crouch down forward 1 + 2. Okay, there is actually a way to OTG them with that move as well, by the way. But basically, this is might be her best low. It recovers standing, doesn't recover crouching, even though it starts from a crouch. 10-16 damage +5 on hit, so it's pretty good on hit. -11. It's a very safe low. -11. That's what you want. Okay, next move, down forward 2. As a Nina and Lee main, it's so nice to have a good down forward 2 because they've been nerfing down forward 2s of my characters specifically. So maybe I'll use Alisa instead, since they nerfed Nina's down forward 2 and Lee's down forward 2. I just really like a good down forward 2. It's 16 frames, not 15 frames like you might expect. Her 15 frame is her hop kick. -9 on block. Oops. Yeah, -9. And it'll Juggle versus a standing opponent or on a counter hit. Okay, moving on. Down 4. Down 4 is 17 frames minus 16 and minus 5 on hit. So the reason why you would use down 4 instead of other lows is because of the damage. 15 damage. So it is minus 5 on hit, but you can kind of have a pseudo frame advantage with the second hit. But yeah, it's not the greatest, but it's actually usable. Sidestep 4. So also 15 damage. Let me just get her to block. Minus 12. So that's actually very safe. And there's a second hit there, which is 1 plus 2. Minus 10. So both hits are quite safe, and it ends in a mid. It doesn't combo on normal hit. It has to be counter hit, I believe. Yeah, so 38 damage on counter hit if you do both hits. So it's an option. It's quite safe. It is quite slow because of it's a sidestep move. It's 33 frames if you count the sidesteps. So, but it's minus 12. And okay, next is her full crouch throw. Full crouch down back 1 plus 2. 45 damage. Now the Oki obviously is not very good, as you can see. Oops, hang on. Yeah, like basically she has trouble sometimes opening the opponent up with like lows. And yeah, basically it's important to have guard breaking options. Like her other throw is up forward 1 plus 2. And this is pretty telegraphed. It's a 40 damage throw, but it's pretty easy to see because of its animation. So basically, you want to mix up your like lows. Okay. Back 1 is the next move. So personally, I don't really use back 1, but look at that range. I think that the main aspect of back 1 being good is its range, because it is minus 5 on block and recovers crouching, plus 8 on hit, 15 frames. But the thing is that it has even more range than down forward 4. So when you use her great movement, like sidestepping is just as good as Lily's, I think, almost. With back 1. It's great because you can kind of make them seem like they can't do anything. Like, I don't really have this down pat yet. I've been watching Channels Alisa, and he has that very good. So I'll like try to implement this into my game. Basically, you never want to do the follow-up 1 plus 2. It's trash. They can actually do a 17 frame in between the second and third hits. Like Bruce's back 2 will shong right through it, or Negan's up forward 4. Like, crap, he can get a full combo off that. So yeah, don't use that. It's trash. But basically think of this as like a one hit move only. Okay, if you get a read on when they're going to whiff, Alisa can punish it at a pretty long range with forward for 1 plus 2. So that's like her Leroy forward 2-2. So it's 17 frames? I think I saw it say 17, yeah. 17 frames, and you get a full combo, obviously. I messed it up, but you get the idea. So basically, that's like your whiff punisher. Okay, moving on. Okay, down 1 is her basic low punch, and down back 3. This move has been quite nerfed. It used to be like, I think it was 15 or 17 damage in Tekken Tag 2. Now it's 11 damage. So the damage is not great, definitely. And it's -1 on hit. 16 frames, quite fast though. That's very fast for a low attack. And -12 on block is very safe. So -12, +4 on counter hit, and it recovers crouching. So this is actually one of her most important moves overall. Is just like her down back 3. Also very good tracking. Okay, and down forward 3-3. It's actually quite safe. -12 on the second hit. And you can kind of just do the first hit, -9, and it'll combo on normal hit. So 31 damage combo. So if you're always doing down forward 4 and down forward 1-4, you can kind of mix this in a little bit. Okay. Now, one of her hidden gem moves, this is one of her best moves, is 2-3-3 string. Okay, -11 on the last hit. It's a high mid. It's 12 frames, and it'll combo on counter hit. So to me, this is more of a Magic 4 than her Magic 4, because, like, yes, her Magic 4 is actually amazing. It's a 13 frame homing move. But this is faster. It's a 12 frame, and it's also a string. So also a screw attack, by the way. So it is -10 on the second hit. Mid. It's a high mid. So yeah. Also, there's a low attack there. -13. Yeah, I think this is one of her key moves actually. Like after a jab, because they'll often be trying to like interrupt you, like doing their shenanigans. Basically, it's really good at the wall. Basically, just like interrupting them, because it's like lots of poking. So it's like very fast move for a counter hit knockdown. And also, if just the second and third hits hit only, it'll also combo for a knockdown. So that's always good. So very important move. I wouldn't do the low version very often, but it is there. Now forward to 1+2. As I mentioned before, you can just hold back to block. So it's 17 frames -4. So because you're at -4, it isn't the greatest on block, but you can sidestep, and then you're like, basically a lot of moves that will, like fast moves tend to not have the best tracking often. So basically you want to just do like that, or sorry, forward, forward to 1+2, and then sidestep. She also has up or down 3+4 into the 1, which is -13. Okay, so that's basically that. -4, 17 frames, +7 on hit. Okay, so back to 4. This move is actually really strong because it is hit confirmable on like normal hit. 32 damage knockdown, mid-high. Okay, this is like a ridiculous move actually. 18 frames, and -7 on the second hit. First hit is -12, so there's that as a weakness. Second hit only on a counter hit, you can get combo. Yeah, 59 damage. See that? So yeah, it's quite good, especially at the wall. Kind of like a Dragunov back 4-3. Okay, another homing move. Okay, forward 4, 16 frames -12. The second hit is a high, -9 though. Okay, so you can kind of do this like 16 frames for a mid-high, and then it can actually on on a normal hit, you can hit confirm into the last hit. See how late I did the last hit there? So it is quite good. And the second hit will wall splat, it'll wall break, balcony break, so it's actually quite good. So it is not great because the second hit is a high though. So, but it is a homing move. 16 frames. Okay, forward forward 3-4-4. This move is actually really good. Mid high mid -10 on the last hit. You can go into oh, by the way, it'll knock down and a wall splat on the second hit. So if the wall is there, or if you just wall carried them, you can use this to break the wall, and you can 1+2 into chainsaws after the second hit or after the third hit. Okay, and as you just saw, it's a launcher. Yeah, look at that damage, 69. So yeah, it's very good actually. Common wall combo because of it ending in chainsaws. So you can kind of do wall oki with the chainsaws. Okay, moving on. Withstanding 1+2. You can actually get a combo from this. Well, you can get down 3 for sure. Yeah, that's the easy version. Maybe it's like character dependent, but basically, if you want to mix up your full rush down forward 1+2, we can do this mid 24 damage, 20 frames, -8 on block move, and moving on. She has a lot of strings. She's kind of like Lei Wulong in that way. So forward 2-3-3. This move is actually -10 on block. It's actually quite safe. It's a mid high mid though, and it doesn't combo on normal hit, but on counter hit, guess what? It all combos on counter hit, okay? And it's a wall bounce move, okay? So this is a big damage move if you get a counter hit and the wall is there. It is 17 frames, so it's not the fastest though. But yeah, it's very good. Well, not very good because the second hit is a high move. But then you have forward 2-1, which is also a wall bounce, but it's -13 on block. So yeah, it's okay. -13 versus mid high mid -10. Okay, so she has a high a versus highs parry. Let me see if I can. Oh, sorry. This okay. Yeah, this move will parry all highs, and I mean all highs. Okay, it's actually cool because let me show you. Repeat action. Okay, that move, I'll actually parry it. Yeah, see, I did it. By the way, that unlockable is quite good because of its backward movement. See how it moves back? It's a high 50 damage knockdown, but it's kind of like a Devil Jin high laser. It's kind of like gimmicky, but it's actually pretty usable in the neutral. Okay, I talked about destructive form, sidestepping. Okay, destructive form forward 1 is a 12 frame high, +3 on block, +11 on hit, and on counter hit. So this is actually a buff from Tekken 6. She didn't have this before. Very fast move, and plus on block is a high out of the chainsaws. Destructive form forward 1+2. Okay. So this move is 23 frames, a bit slow. +8 on block. Okay. So that means that destructive form 1, which is 14 frames, is uninterruptible on block. +8, -9, right? So that's actually a frame trap. Or I could just do forward 1+2 into the forward 1, right? Then you're at +3. And, okay, on hit, you actually get a combo. 73 damage combo. And say if the wall was behind them, you can just get forward 1 for 55 damage and a restand. So that's actually very good because you're at +11. And so yeah, because you can't get the full combo if the wall is behind them. That's actually why you would do that. Yeah, okay. Talked about that. -9, destructive form 1. So destructive form forward is dual boot. And the main move that I actually like out of dual boot is 1+2. It'll hit grounded and it's 35 damage. You kind of have to press the 1+2 a bit early. It is 0 on block and it hits grounded, 35 damage. Yeah. Okay, next move. A lot of moves. The wall combo in destructive form is forward 2 into down forward 1+2 because that'll hit a low wall. And destructive down forward 1+2 is 18 frames -13. I'll show you that. That's her armor move. You can actually do it out of the normal stance, and it's also -13 on normal hit. It does that. It's a +8. Yeah, it says 19 frames. Yeah, 19 frames. -13 +8. Yeah. It's a good power crush. It's a good power crush. -13 is actually pretty good for a power crush. And destructive forward 3+4 3. That'll actually end the stance. But once again, it's like such a far range move, right? And you can do back to do your backflip. Let's see what else. Okay, we'll talk about that down back 1-3 now. So 39 frames -9, and you can actually combo with an immediate run to down for 1+2. You'll have to take my word for it though, for the sake of time. Okay. So boot 4. If you're really feeling it, you can get this big launcher. It is minus, what is it? -27. -27. So it is quite bad on block. Down back 1-2 is a new unblockable high. I say new, but it's like not new at this point, but it's like kind of new. You can actually get a combo off that. Yeah, 70 damage. Okay, next move. Going pretty fast. Okay, so we're gonna talk about punishment now. Okay, so 1-1. High 25 damage, +5 on hit, and -3 on block. So actually not bad on block. And you can go into chainsaws on after the second hit, even on block. It's a high though, doesn't jail. Okay, 1-2-2. So 1-2 was 17 damage, 1-1 is 25. So it's actually a better punish, but 1-2-2 is an option there. It's a -11 low. And if you hold down that hit, you can actually get a launcher low, and it's also minus 10 on block. Yeah, see, so withstanding 4 will actually not punish that. One of the safest lows in the game. Yeah. So 12 frames, she has 2-4. It's actually one of the better 2-4s. It's kind of like Lily's, because it's safe on block, and it's great when in combination with her sidewalk, of course, 31 damage knockdown. Yeah, it's minus 5 on block. That's actually really good. 4 is 13. It's 24 damage knockdown, minus 5, high, homing move. On a counter hit, you get a full combo. $63 damage. So quite a good Magic 4. And it's not really that hard to do that combo either. So 3-2. That is a mid. That's a mid, right? Yeah, it's a mid-high. No, it's actually a mid-mid. It's a mid-mid. 13 frames for 32 damage. And you're at plus 5. But on block, it's minus 12. So it's pretty much only for punishment. Next move. Forward 3, 1+2. This is her 14 frame, or wait. Forward 3, 2, I'm sorry. Forward 3, 2 is her 14 frame launcher. And you can get, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. 52 damage. Yeah, 4-3-2. It's a high, minus 4. That's actually quite good, right? Minus 4, and you're in chainsaws. You can still block. You can still like sidestep. It is a high though. That's not bad. But you also have 4-3, 1+2. That's minus 13 on block. 35 damage, 2-hit combo, plus 8. Okay, at 14 frames, she also has forward 1+2, 25 damage, plus 7 on hit, minus 12. And you can actually do forward 1+2, 3+4. Right? That's kind of it's actually a new thing in Tekken 7, I believe. Okay, 15 frames. She has a forward 4-4, 15 frame hop kick, and she has back 4-4, 3+4. 64 damage. That'll actually punish a Paul Death Fist. Like, this back 4-4, it's very strong. It's a great punisher. It isn't 14 though, like forward 3-2. And her hop kick is quite good. It's basically when you're doing your poking, often you'll get a read on them crouching. So like you shouldn't always play it safe all the time. Sometimes you should try for a hop kick, because their reward is very good. Okay, down forward 2 at 16, of course, minus 9. But it's actually less damage than her hop kick. It's 20 damage versus 16 damage. So, and of course forward for 1+2. Yeah, it's a good launcher. 1+2 exists. Okay, not a great move. It's 33 frames. It's quite slow, but it's there. It is safe. Minus 5 on block. Just worth mentioning. It's very slow though. Like, you should really use this move instead. Okay, withstanding. Withstanding 4 is 15 damage, plus 6, and minus 5 on block. 13, she has withstanding 1-2, 24 damage plus 6. She can do withstanding 1-2, 1+2 into chainsaws. The first hit, unfortunately, is minus 12, so you can't really do like a full crouch mix-up. It is quite bad on block for like what it is, for like what you get. You can actually delay the last hit. I'll just show you. Quite a lot of range. Man, has a lot of range. Oh man. See how much range that has? I want to show it to you. Yeah, see? 64 damage. Okay, upward 4/4 at 15 frames withstanding. Okay, and withstanding 2, 3 plus 4, 3 is 17 frames withstanding. $72 damage. So it is more damage than upward 4/4. Okay, and by the way, she doesn't get a launch from her delayed hop kick. It's just knockdown. It's -9 on block. So okay, upward 3/2. 17 frames, but it is punishable actually. It's -14. -14 is pretty bad. Okay, but she can actually do upward 3 into 3 plus 4. So it's not too bad, but it isn't that great either. It's 17 frames, so I don't think this is hit confirmable, by the way. I just don't think that is. Okay, next, so we've gone over punishment. So down forward 1/1/2. It's a mid-high. It is quite active. That's actually what makes it good, because the second hit is pretty slow. Oh wait, down forward 1/1/2. Sorry, down forward 1/1/2. But that third hit is very active with all those hits. So say if they crouch it and then they try to launch you, they'll often get stuffed by it, and it is plus on block. +6 on block. It isn't that good though. You should stick to down forward 4, down forward 1/4. Keep it tight. We talked about her power crush. -13 on block. Okay, back to destructive form. So destructive form, new move is 2/1. Yeah, 2/1. So, as you saw on block, that second hit will not come out. Yeah, it also hits grounded. Get a full combo. Yeah, it's quite a good move. Actually, wait, it's this. Basically, it's maybe not. Forget. But basically, you get a good combo from that. Okay. Oh, it's just 1/1. Sorry. So you do 1/1. There it is. So 10 hits, 63 damage. Okay. I wanted to show it. Okay. Okay. Destructive form up forward 1/2. This is actually a pretty old move. You can actually get a combo off of it. It's kind of hard though, because you have to time it late. So bear with me. I just mashed it. Yeah, so it's late. The timing for the cancel is late. So you have to cancel that chainsaw. So it's up forward 1/2, late 1/2, but it's actually better if you mash it, the 1/2 to cancel chainsaws, into the down +4 1/2. It's quite tight timing. Okay, destructive form. Okay. We talked about this, or sorry, talked about this. This is pretty cool at the wall. You can do the 1. That's up 3 plus 4, 1. Minus 13. 4, 3 plus 4, 1 plus 2. Or sorry. Yeah, so out of her normal 3 plus 4, she now has a high unblockable. It'll actually wall splat. Plus 8 on hit. Ends in destructive form. Okay. Destructive form back to 1. Okay. This is a new move. So minus 12. So it's 18 frames, minus 12, or minus 3. So you always want to do both hits, actually. It's one of those moves that makes them force crouch on block, minus 3. So it's actually quite good. But it isn't plus. It's minus 3. So you might want to just do like a side step. Very good move though, even though it's a bit slow at 18 frames. Okay, let's talk about her other lows. Okay, so down back 4. This move is 24 frames, and I think it's pretty seeable. Minus 17. You can combo with side step up, down 3 for an extra 13 damage. So that's 23 plus 13. That is 36. So I don't think this is a great move, honestly, but maybe once in a while. It's one of those moves that you do like once and like see what they do. It's like, oh, did you block it? Okay, I'll never use that move again. Same thing with down 3 plus 4. Personally, I use this move probably more than I should, just because it is a launcher. You can get that. You can get instant withstanding. If I can do it. Yeah. It is 27 frames minus 37. So minus 37 on block. So you will die. But the thing is, because she has like a jumping animation, the animation can be hard for some people to see, because it looks like she's doing something else. Maybe I'm gonna scrap it. I don't know. So forward, 1 or back 1. 19 frames minus 11. I'll just get her to, okay. So that's without the 1. So I just mash it there. 40 damage knockdown. I don't use this move personally, but it's like a new move. I don't know. People use it. So, okay, let's talk about rage. Okay, so you see, often the thing about her rage art is that it's hard to use in combos. See, like that'll often happen. Like this is not gonna hit. Yeah. So you have to use this route if you want to do her, and it's very strict. Okay, I got it. Okay, 81. That's so. Say if you have rage and you get a launch, this is the route that you use. Okay. Because the other route, the forward 2 into this screw attack move, this one has way more recovery, so I don't think it's a good idea to use that when you're trying to get the rage art. Um, you want to use that route, or maybe this screw attack move has less recovery. I don't think so. No. Basically, it's kind of hard to get that, but basically, you want to use her 4 as the screw attack when you're trying to get the super. Yeah. Or actually, can do this move. Can do. This is gonna hit, I think. It's a lot less damage though. So 74 versus 81. But at least it'll hit. Like, say if you have muscle memory to do the forward 2, down forward 1, 1 route, at least you'll actually hit it with the 4, right? Never mind. And okay, basically you saw that like you have to like forward. Like after you hit that 4, you have to be matching that forward like a madman. Okay. And like even then, like I feel like the game has a little bit of a frame drop sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a Street Fighter 5 player, but okay. Also, you have a cool route. You have right. So you can do forward 2, down forward 1, 1, 4, dash back 4, 4. Oh boy, this is the easy one. I'll get it. Yeah. So basically, after you do the back 4, 4, 3 plus 4, you do the punches. The yeah. So boot 1, 2, 1, 3 plus 4 as your wall combo, and that's kind of a show offy like cool combo, I guess. Okay, and let's talk about her race drive. So it is 16 frames plus 1. 16 frames plus 1. So yeah, it's personally I don't think it's great, but maybe I'm just not a Alisa main. But on hit you get 82. 84. So a small dash after the 4 before the down 3 in that combo route, or it'll drop. Unlike with this route, you can just mash down 3. Also, the reason why I did run to down forward 1, 1, forward 1 is because of her running 2. So if you do run into forward 2, you'll just get running 2. So that's actually why. Yeah, it's okay. You can also you can get a extra S move. If I can hit it. Yeah, it's not really worth using it that way, but it's there. Like in those geese stage multiple wall break combos, you can use that. To get that little bit of extra wall carry. Well, we didn't talk about her stomp. We didn't talk about her. Let's see. Yeah. So down back 1 plus 2. That's her rocket punch stomp. Moving on. she's kind of like Lei Wulong, man. She has so many moves, and I'm almost at an hour already. Like she has so many moves. Okay, destructive form again. So destructive form down 1 is minus 12, and it's plus 3 on hit. So on hit, it can only get like that. You don't get that. Although I guess you could in theory, if they don't down jab, but if they were standing 4, yeah. So if they down jab, they'll get a interrupt on a hit. See that? It actually hits grounded. Anyways, destructive down 2. So that's +5. It is, how fast is this? I didn't mark that down. I'm sorry about that. Fail for me. By the way, her back dash is a backflip, and her forward dash is dual boot. So if you're in boot, you have to like walk forward, or like do her side step cool stuff. She also has this side step. Yeah, her forward dash is actually her boot stance in destructive form. But yeah, down 2, it is -14. It is +5 on hit. And moving on. So Alisa grounded. Okay. Player status. Down, face up. So she has 1+2, or sorry, 1+2, and she'll do that. She has 1+2, 3+4, and you can, I believe, maybe not, but this is actually -10 on block. I didn't know that. It's -10, but it's pretty cool. Like she has like a Devil Jin fly from grounded kind of thing. 35 damage, and you get a good running mix-up. Okay. Okay, so also if you're doing this move, you can get a full combo if you go into destructive form off of it with forward, dual boot 2-1. Just kind of jumping around now. Back to 1. It's -12, 18 frames, or -13. So it is a normal hit combo though. Yeah, kind of winding down now. 1, 2, 4 exists. So say if the wall is right there, you can do that. Kind of like a regular Jin 1, 2, 4. -5 on block. It's all highs. It's a screw attack. Okay, wall combos. So for wall combos, you want to do 1, 2, forward 1+2. Great one is forward 3, 4, 4 into the 1+2. There we go. That's actually a great one because it does comparable damage and in chainsaws. Forward 4+2 and delay the 3. That'll hit low wall. Very good. Forward 1, forward 1+2, 1. Or sorry, 1 into forward 1+2, 2. There you go. And I guess and then chainsaws there too. 1, 2, hold 2. That's a good wall combo. Forward 2, 3, 3. Little known fact, that'll actually hit low wall on the last hit. So it's actually quite a good wall combo. 2, 3, 3. That'll hit low wall. I think I have to do jab 2, 3, 3. I think I have to do jab first. As a floor break option, you can do this or this. You can do down forward 3, 3 or back 4, 3. Or actually running 2. So say if you're on the floor break stage, that'll actually spike them down through the floor. And it's actually quite a lot of damage too, so it's a good ender for that. I don't really use running 2 that much just because I just feel like back forward 2 is just better because it is a power crush 2. And to get like basically the same situation. But you do get a forward 1+2 on the hit for 50 damage. So it is a good move. It is very plus, but it is a high. So that's actually why I prefer running 3-4. Okay. Okay. Sorry for the little break here. Yeah, I like her taunt. This one, the 1+2+3, and her other unblockable is back +2+3. And speaking about taunts, her withstanding 3-3, 19 frames, 38 damage, -10. I think of this as a taunt more than like a move to use. It's -10. It's not very good. It's more of a taunt. And by the way, her Rage Arts input is unfortunately back 1+2. So say if you're defending and you're holding back and you do 1+2, that's what you get. So careful of that. But her Rage Art is quite good. It's all highs, but it's very active. So they can actually withstanding punish and get hit by it still. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do the opponent status. I'm not sure how to do this, but there's definitely a way where you can do a reset with this. Wish I knew. Oh, there we go. I did it once. Basically, it's down for 1, I think, into whatever. Yeah, up back 3+4. You can actually do this from back turned, or I think it's just 3+4. Yeah, so back turn 3+4. That's actually it'll hit grounded too, and you can do the 3+4 1+2. It is a launcher, so you can get a full combo off that. It is -14 though. Yeah, back turn 4 is 16 frames. Knockdown, it is -3 on okay, -3 on block. I mean, it's a mid. It's quite good. If your back is to the wall, you can do her wall jump and then hold up to fly out of danger. It's pretty cool. Like no other character has that. She has like privilege from that. I don't really like this move, but it is 19 frames -17, and it doesn't have very good range for like the fact that it's 19 frames. Low parry. I have 1 minute left. Let's see here. Repeat action, record. Okay. Low parry combo. This is the easy one. 45 damage. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I talked about her pretty cool parry there for only highs, but it parries all highs. And yeah, basically, I think the character is just really, really strong, really underrated. Really good movement, and just good basics, good like pokes. Back 3 especially. Not really a poke, but it's like a keep out. And basically you can like skip the neutral and just like get in for free almost. Get Gina? Yeah, she's definitely catching up in the tiers. I've actually thought about maining her just because of I was using her in ranked, and I really did well. So basically, signing off. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and hope this helps you out. Thanks for watching.